That's a cool mouth accessory. Can I have one? It's the Tech Interactive at Home.
Sponsored by Stanford Children's Health.
Hey Lauren, so my seal needs a mask. How do I even do this?
Yeah, Hobbs has been begging me for one for weeks.
That's me.
Looks like it's time to hit the drawing board. To get started, grab some paper, something to draw with, and someone to design for.
Make a note of any accessories or features you might have to design around.
So Hobbs, what do you look for in personal protective equipment?
I need something sturdy that my fangs can't poke a hole through.
How about you, Miss Fishbreath?
Make me something cute and waterproof.
Now it's time to create your design concept.
Miss Fishbreath has whiskers and no ears, so I have to make sure my mask secures some other way.
Make sure to get our feedback throughout the design process.
Hobbs really was concerned about his fangs and making sure he didn't poke through, so I used the folding cloth technique so that you would have a lot of coverage to cover his large mouth.
Miss Fishbreath has a little bit of structural pieces down here, so it holds its shape and doesn't like crush her nose when she comes up, and obviously it's made of waterproof material.
That looks like a good fit, but would it pull on my ears?
I can't give my seal of approval until you can ensure the mask will stay on when I swim.
I'm gonna add strings to the ends of my mask so it ties in the back.
And we'll look at putting some strap buckles on the back so you can tighten it.
Way to iterate, designers!
Those look great!
Hi, Dr. Mulgrew. Thanks for agreeing to chat with me today.
I'm thrilled to be a part of this process, seeing behind the scenes how innovation happens through iteration and improvement. I think that's really cool.
I thought you'd be a great person to interview because you've been wearing face masks a lot longer than the rest of us. So you probably already have a good idea what's working well for you in terms of fit and comfort.
It's important to know that the masks we wear in public have a different function than the surgical masks that I wear for work. The masks I wear for work need to undergo rigorous testing, but some of the design features for the surgical masks could be a good starting point for thinking about everyday masks.
What do you like about the mask you currently wear in terms of fit and comfort?
First off, I really like how there's a bridge to it at the very top that I can adjust and have it kind of mold to my face so that it gets a nice tight seal there. And it also prevents it from slipping down my face, because as soon as it slips down my face, if my nose is exposed, then it's not very useful. It's got straps that I can tie. So it's got a strap on top that I tie and I can adjust how tight it is or not. And then it's got one in the back of my neck that I can tie. So I prefer that over an elastic strap, because after a while, the elastic can really cause pressure points around my ears, which can be pretty uncomfortable.
Does comfort or fit of mask affect either your work or your, like, when you're outside of work, your ability to do the things you want to do?
If it starts hurting, then I'll start adjusting it more and wanting to take it off. And once that starts happening, I'm potentially contaminating the mask or with my contaminated hands. So I think from that perspective, yeah, comfort does play a role in everyday activities.
So I have my design concept ready for you. So I know you said that you really wanted ties in the back to adjust the tightness, so I added that. I used a nice thick cloth with the folding over because I wanted to make sure that your goggles wouldn't get in the way, so it had needed to be a little bit thinner. And then I also included a wire channel across the top so it can conform to your nose.
Question regarding the bridge of the nose. So that's really neat that it has the wire channel. I like that so that I can mold it to my face. In terms of the surface that actually touches my nose, is there any sort of padding or anything that is cushy so that it will like adhere a little bit better? I know that a lot of the masks I have, you can be pretty confident that it can go all the way around the chin, and so that it doesn't just kind of lift up and start creeping up your face. So maybe having something that would comfortably have it be secure down around my chin, that would be another thing to consider.
Those were all really good points, and I'll have to think about how I can use them to improve on my design.
Well, I look forward to seeing the next iterations after that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Mulgrew.